Thailand should be celebrating the milestone of more than 28 days without local transmission of COVID-19 by lifting the state of emergency. But the Prime Minister seemed to think otherwise. This is what you know by Voice Online. I am Joe Shalawit, and here's what you need to know. Deputy Prime Minister Wissanuk Khreongam confirmed with the press prior to the weekly cabinet meeting on Tuesday that the meeting would not be discussing about whether Thailand would extend the enforcement of the emergency decree or not. He also mentioned that there was no need to bring this matter into the cabinet meeting if there was no plan of extending it in the first place. That's quite something, isn't it? However, the Prime Minister said after the cabinet meeting that we had come this far because of Thailand has been under the state of emergency. He mentioned that it was still possible to extend the emergency decree if necessarily. It was not all up to him though. As the Prime Minister said, decision had to be made by all the parties involved. But he emphasized, if it wasn't for the emergency decree, we would not have managed the crisis this effectively. Member of Parliament Pitha Limjaroenrat, leader of the opposition Move Forward Party, expressed his disagreement with the government. He said that Thai people calling their government to lift the state of emergency was nothing new, as we had been doing it all along. He also reminded the government to stay true to their words, as the government once said if there was no local transmission in Thailand for more than 28 days, the emergency decree would no longer be enforced. Holding on to the emergency decree would only show that the government was addicted to the power, he said. In fact, Thailand has not seen a single local transmission of COVID-19 for more than 29 days in a row, as His Excellency Mr. Alan McKinnon, Australian Ambassador to Thailand, did release a video of him speaking in Thai, congratulating Thailand on achieving the impressive milestone of no local transmission for such a long period of time. Netizen says this is when we all should be able to get back to our normal lives, enter the anticipated Phase 5 of easing lockdown restrictions, and to finally allow the rest of the businesses to reopen. One of the businesses many people have been waiting for is, of course, the nightclubs. We really wanted to see what new normal in nightclubs would look like. Well, not going to be as normal as we expected, I suppose. Besides all the basic sanitary measures we have already been doing, some of the potential 22 measures include: going into the nightclubs as a group of more than 5 people is not allowed. Drinks can only be served in glasses. Only disposable food and drink menus can be used. Pool tables, darts, and game machines are prohibited. On top of that, no singing, no dancing, no cheering, no any kind of competition, no pretty or models, and no gathering. Wait, are we still talking about nightclubs? Not so normal after all. As for the confusing new Songkran holidays, which were cancelled in April and were postponed until further notice, the official decision is finally here. Ittipon Kunpluem, Culture Minister, revealed that the cabinet had agreed to allow the date of July 6th and 7th as public holidays. The 2 days are the substitute for Asaraha Busha Day and Khao Phansa or Buddhist Lent Day, which are on the 4th and the 5th of July. So that would make a 4-day long weekend. The Prime Minister said this was to encourage people to start traveling again. It will also move the weekly cabinet meeting to be on July 8th instead. However, financial services must not close more than 3 days in a row. The Culture Minister also said that this is not a part of new Songkran holidays, as it would be announced later on. This is what you know by Voice Online. I am Joe Shalawit. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. I'll see you next time. Keep safe.